morning.
Yo.
Yo. So
Sorry about that. I completely forgot that I had an appointment and I was not going to be able to make it back.
yeah, no problem. I had to work on my presentation for my Facebook Live.
I saw you going live.
What's that?
I saw you going live. I wasn't able to catch it.
Yeah, well, I was testing because it's the first time I've tried going live through Zoom.
Yep.
So it's funny because I set it up and said, who do you want to broadcast to or this to be visible to? And I selected just me. But anyway, I don't know if you got a notification that I was live.
Yeah.
So I was broadcasting to that group. So, and you're in that group. So maybe that's why.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Yeah. So anyway, I figured out how to do it through Zoom. You just have to click on the three dots at the bottom, more broadcast live to Facebook. I've set it up already before. So I think you walked me through it a while ago, but yeah, it's good. You can share your screen. I've got a slide deck. So I feel good.
And so today's the launch?
Today's the launch, yeah.
So what's happening at 11:30?
Well, I'm just doing a live. I've got a presentation to go through, welcoming people to the group and going through my first topic. And and I've already mapped out from this first presentation. There's going to be a post every day for the next, like on business days, the next 5 days leading up.
Schedule them?
I haven't set them up. I scheduled them on my spreadsheet planner. I haven't actually created them and scheduled them, but I'm going to do that. I actually don't mind doing it every morning, like first thing when I get up.
Yeah, I mean, to each their own. I always afraid that something's going to happen. I'm going to forget, and then the cadence lost.
Yeah.
But okay? Yeah, you also might want to. I don't know if this is worthwhile, but I've never tried this before. But since you're working with Canva and you're on the trial, trying to schedule it from there because you can do all of the creative and the verbiage from there.
Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'm going to make a note of that.
So what was going on yesterday? I'm sure you were all.
Yeah, yesterday was a weird day. Like I woke up at like 5:20 and did a bunch of work in the morning, and then we had our call, and then shortly after our call, I took the dog for a walk, and then I came back and I thought, you know what, it's such a nice day out. I'm going to go finish my patio work outside. Yeah. So I still had this big pile of gravel in the driveway that was blocking our cars. And the net effect of it is we have to park further back in the driveway, like towards the road. And for my wife, it's right underneath our tree, and her car's been getting covered in bird shit. So I decided I'll finish this off. So I spent the next 3 hours outside, lifting stones and stuff.
Great day to be outside, man.
Yeah. So by the time I came in, I was exhausted. I went to bed at 9:00 last night.
Wow.
Yeah.
Probably had a very good night's sleep.
I did. I slept great. But I had a call at around 6:30 with Jason, which I'll go through the details of with you on the little app of Clarity. We've got 12 people signed up already.
For beta?
Yeah.
How many did you want? You wanted 10, I think.
Yeah, well, I would have been happy with 10, but there's 20, I think it's 29 users in the group, of which a portion of those are just people that are part of Jamie's company, so they're not actual students.
Yeah.
But like, he's going to mention it, I think, on our call today as well, so that should get a few more people. But I wouldn't be surprised if we end up with, closer to 15, 18, 20, something like that.
Yeah. Dude,
so, and everyone, like the comments are in the post that he made, was like, some are just like, yes, please. And other ones are like, oh, wow, you're so creative, or like, commentary about this. So I'm excited. I'm very excited about it.
Yeah. You're so under.
I know. I told my wife your comment on my video.
Yeah, that's exactly where I was going with that. It's like, oh yeah, nothing big happened. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Like,
well. And my Google ads, I haven't converted anybody, but I've had on Leadership for Teams, I think it was 158 page views to my page.
Mm-hmm.
And it's something like 90 something unique users. So there's people that have come back twice. And for Interview Simulator, it's just under 100, I think, views of the page so far. So
how long are you going to give it? Because at 100, you should have had at least one person.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to give it, I don't know. I was thinking of giving it a week, but I'll look at it every day. And if I'm not converting, then I'll try to figure something out. I mean, step one is kind of just to get
You're driving traffic. That's good.
Yeah.
That's excellent.
So, and like the cost per click so far was like, I don't know, 29 cents or 18 cents or something. So it's.
What keywords are you using? That's great. That's great.
Yeah. Well, they have the, it's their smart ad thing. So you like load in your headlines and your things and your page and some images and a logo, and it generates the ads automatically, and it kind of uses the algorithms, I guess, to figure out which combinations of things is working the best.
Mm-hmm.
So, but in the headlines, like I used a lot of the phraseology and stuff that had come out of either copy.ai or out of the interviews that I've done with some people. So anyway, we'll see. I mean, if I convert one leadership for teens, that's $100. So that would basically pay for the ad.
That's exactly it.
So, I want to push the leadership for teens thing hard between now and the end of the month, just because I'm positioning it as like a graduation gift kind of idea, and get your kid back to normal life post pandemic. So they'll be looking for part-time jobs. That's a good way to kickstart things. So yesterday was like a crescendo of a day. Like a lot of stuff was just kind of falling into place. So it was good. Other than that, I wasn't overly productive because I spent so much time outside doing yard work and whatnot. But
it's also very valuable to just step away.
Yeah.
Just like that day when I was stuck with that user freaking thing.
Yeah. It's funny you say that, because I had a coaching call as well with a guy in Madrid, Spain, who's on our course, and he's in IT or something, but he's going through, he set a peak in his business. Like his business is seasonal, and right now they're at the peak. So he's like swamped and stuff. And the whole thing I talked to him about was taking a break and recharging, habit 7, sharpen the saw. I used, have you ever been so busy driving, you don't have time to get gas? Well, that ultimately doesn't work. All these metaphors. Anyway, he found it very helpful. So it was quite a good conversation. I think it's my first time speaking to somebody in Spain, so that was kind of cool.
But not the first time speaking to somebody from Spain.
No.
Did you ask him if he knows Miguel? That's one of those stupid things.
Yeah, I know. Small world. You'd be surprised. I know. I've you hear that all the time, right? Like you travel abroad. Oh, you're from Canada. Do you know Mike?
Of course I do.
I know like 100 Mikes. I don't know. Anyways, do you want to jump right into it?
Let's just in the intro.